family, Paper Route Wu. If you don't know, Paper Route Wu had 50K on his head, still may be on his head. It come out, in reports. This is one of the ones. Really, the whole Paper Route had numbers on their head, and they still moving careful to this day. That's just how real it is, and that's why. Now, when it comes to this umbrella with Paper Route, if you've been following the channel, I always have said that it's deeper than the surface. These three-letter games, you feel me? Like when you signing these deals with certain individuals or being around certain people, you gotta be willing to die for that. Because the beef that they got, you gonna inherit that same beef, and that's what's going on with these situations. When it comes to the streets of Memphis, when it comes to most individuals, not just Memphis, I'm gonna say period, CEOs or individuals get in the game rapping, they bring in other people that they know or other people that's from their city to give them a chance to do what they did, to do what they need to do. And that's what happened when it come to Dolph. He was giving individuals chances in Memphis to change their life. And the love run deep when you coming from poverty like these dudes, and you got somebody reaching back and looking out for you like Dolph was. Now fast forward, Paper Route Wu finding out this 50K is on his head, right? On it or was on it. He just went on an interview and he spoke on the situation, and he said, you gotta move militant. He not only said that, but he said he got his license to fire, so if somebody come pull up on him, they pretty much gon' die. But he's saying you got to know how to move in these streets. Now, that's very well true. You got to move militant, fam. Especially if you in that game that they in and everything, the way it's been getting played out, you got to. It ain't no slipping. When we just seen Big Moochie Great get robbed out in Atlanta, I'm like, man, that's crucial for a Paper Route artist, for they to take all this jewelry and things like that, because you just lost your CEO. You should know like what this game is and what this game will do to you. But after so long, we can have a situation go on in our lives and we get comfortable again and forget about it and don't be on our 10 toes no more. Now, in this interview with Paper Route Wu saying what he was saying, he seemed comfortable saying it. Now, I would be very, very uncomfortable if I know that 50K have been on my head, still on my head, or whatever the case might be. You know that it's been talks in the neighborhood of individuals wanting you killed. I must say, when it comes to Paper Route, when it comes to Dolph, they standing up for what they stand up for. It's not no, and I'm not condoning none of that, but usually when the head fall, the body too. And that just didn't happen in this situation, but everybody really falling, I must say, at the end of the day. Reasons why is because with this violence, because you got Juke dead, you got Dolph, you got Gotti up on it, it won't be nothing left in a minute. When it comes to CMG and Paper Route, everybody be dead and locked up. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it was all for nothing. It seemed gangster. Look gangster. It is what it is. You can say it's real. When you holding, your partner down or when he dead or in jail. But the thing is, fam, it's a reality underlying there. It's death there. You know what I'm saying? It's something to really learn from. You got to hold on to death for the rest of your life. Like certain problems you have had in your life, you need to hold on to it. That way, when things come about in your life, you can reflect back to that feeling. You can reflect back to that problem and get yourself back together. You get into appreciation of things, because it always can be worse than what it is. You know, that's just the game. But I must say, this Memphis, this have gotten out of hand. You know what I'm saying? For me to see that money was on all these dudes' head like that, my man was on some real serious demon time. Big Juke was on some real serious demon time, man. He was ready to knock everybody off. Didn't matter who it was. As long as you was down with paper route and you was repping them three letters, he was ready to get rid of you. Paper route Wu, if you see this, because the same way that it went for Dolph, it could have went for you. 50K is a lot of money. They had Paper Route Wu. They had his number up there with Key Glock. It was 50K on Key Glock head. That is a clear-cut warning, family. And I'm glad you say you moving militant. You know, you cover with your gun license. Individual run up, you know, you gonna, you know, do what you gotta do. But I must say that the PRE, none of that is not worth you being away and getting killed or whatever the case might be, or having to kill somebody and being away from your family. Because a lot of these situations can get twisted. You feel me? Me personally, you know, when it come to, I left the rap game alone on the level that I was, like I just the streets period. Individual seeing what it was. A lot of times you gotta let the streets completely go. And hopefully, man, at the end of the day, when it come to Big Moochie Grape, all the rest of them, these situations, that it all really just died out. It done lingered over too long. Dolph been gone after it's been 3 years. Individuals still dying. Individuals getting life sentences. Like, it just been a big, I remember the day that Dolph got killed, man. It was like, what? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You knew it was some sour behavior, man. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. But I will keep y'all updated on situations, family. But make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.